So open question, how do you define culture? I think
Oh, I'm so happy to say.
people throw out values, people throw out principles, but how do you define it?
I have two definitions I lean on. One is my high level definition of culture is how do we do things around here? And I love that it's simple and it really, I think, summarizes what culture is, how we do things around here. But what I want to say about that is that can be placed on a family, that can be placed on friends, and that can be placed on when we go to the grocery store. Anytime you get humans together, there is the way we behave. And what I think is always fascinating is how we can flow from one to the other. Like stepping back and watching how humans do that, you can move in and out and change your behaviors automatically, and so we're very clued in to what are the standards, how can we behave in certain situations, how do we act. But the reason I say I keep that as a high one is because I don't think that really does the job for what we're talking about in organizational culture, right? And our
Hmm.
CEO Didier Elzinga talks about that your brand is your promise to your customers and your culture is how you deliver on that. And I think
Hmm.
it ties it together. It's the way we do things around here to really deliver on that, on our promise to our customers, right? An organization won't exist if we're not delivering on that, right? A family will continue to exist unhealthy or healthy. And well, I guess companies can exist unhealthy, but I think you get the point there. And
Yeah.
so I think a lot about that what's important there is number one, culture is neither good nor bad. Like culture, prison is, there's a culture. I was in the military. There's culture in the military. Like it's how do we act? So I think for organizations, it's saying, what is your brand? What are you trying to bring to the world? And do you have the right culture that's going to help you be successful and deliver on that? And it's going to help dictate the behaviors and how, as we grow, that we can latch back to something and say, are we staying aligned with that? And I think that's, then we can extrapolate out to the values, which is the next extension of that. It's the high level pillars that help us kind of understand how do we behave in any different situations? How do we see ourselves and how do we want to show up?
Yeah. Yeah.